things that I've noted over the last couple of years, there seems to be confusion by dealers as who's HP and who's representing the national distributor. They tend to identify your distribution, your national distributors as being HP. And one dealer I had a comment with, I said, I don't think that's HP. And they said, well, yeah, and they mentioned the distributor that was doing it. So I was wondering if you caught some of that.
Sure. We have great relationships with our distribution partners in both the area of fulfillment for our dealer channel, but also we have a lot of partners out there that don't have capabilities to sell in the managed print space. And so our distributors take that opportunity and put together some of their own programs, of which we support and fund. These are help to fund. These are non-manufacturer specific programs. HP plays a big role in them typically just because of the share of wallet that we have with our product. But these are typically lower SMB, small business, smaller, much smaller resale partners who don't compete in the mid space, commercial space with our dealers, and are selling, onesie twosie to small mom and pop shops. And the dealers are really helping us to get that reach within that community of partners and within that segment of customers.
One of the dealers in this year's survey expressed it very well. He said, HP has helped me with net new business, which I thought was kind of interesting. So I know the dealer well enough, and I reached out to him. I said, what does that mean? There's a language you have to speak with dealers. He says,
Right.
very simple. He said, I have another supplier that provides us with A4 that we've had for years. I'm not going to get rid of them. But what I promised HP is I would do it all that I can to develop net new business, and it's working like a charm.
Yeah. And that is music to my ears, honestly. We know that our partners have huge investments with other manufacturers. Getting them to shift that business doesn't make a lot of sense to them. And so what we do have to do is provide opportunities for growth. That is where I think that we've got the most traction is, again, in that A4 space, where many dealers still maybe weren't focusing on that part of the business. And so that provided net new growth for them. In the A3 space, I think that we have a great security message for a number of verticals like healthcare, for example. And so partners have used that as an opportunity to open the door and have a conversation with net new customers, even in the A3 space where they will pitch HP. So that's really what we are trying to start our growth strategy with these partners, is how do we make you grow net new business in very challenging times.